Hello again. I'm Peter, and I'm back this time with a little bit of an unusual watch. Also for me, because I normally only review divers and GMTs and so on. But I do occasionally review dress watches if I find them interesting. And I have most definitely found this one interesting. This is a Grand Seiko with the caliber. It's a limited edition. They only made 600 of them. It has the number SBGV019G. It has the caliber 9F82, and that's pretty much one of the awesome, calibers from Seiko, from Grand Seiko. Sorry. We'll get back to that later. It has a number engraved on the case back, and as you can see there, it is a quartz, and it has a see-through case back, which is strange. We'll get back to that later. So this Grand Seiko has an accuracy of plus minus 5 seconds per year, and that is wow. It has a 3-year battery time, sapphire crystal, and exhibition case back, obviously as I've just shown you, with an inside anti-reflective coating. It's 100-meter water resistant. It has a stainless steel case and bracelet with a trifold button release clasp, which works like that. Again, there. Has a case diameter of 38 millimeters. The dial color is a beautiful silver off-white color. It has a very, very cool spring lever mechanism that changes the date instantaneously. It takes a half a second for the date to change. That's pretty fast. Okay, so these were a limited edition of 600 pieces, I think. Yeah. Okay, so why am I reviewing this watch? I'm reviewing it because it's a beautiful and very, very cool watch. Now, some of you may say, why is it beautiful and why is it very, very cool? Well, first of all, it has something to do with the quartz movement. Now, the caliber 9F82 is just a brilliant, brilliant movement. You know, Seiko were the first to introduce a quartz watch. They did that in 1969. And since then, they've just been in the forefront of innovation, with their quartz movements. They were the first that brought out the quartz chronograph in 1983, and also the first that came out with kinetic in 1988, and then obviously the spring drive. Now, I've heard it said that the 9F quartz could be the best quartz movement ever built, and with that in mind, that's probably why they've chosen to put a see-through case back in. Now, Seiko and Grand Seiko take their quartz movements very seriously. They are they grow their own crystals, their own quartz crystals in one of their factories in Japan, up to very, very high specifications and standards. And these are the ones they use in their movements. So why they put a case back in? Well, they've done that because they're proud of their quartz movement, and it might be difficult to see here, but the finish is just stunning. It's such a beautiful movement, and they're just, not to put a too fine point on it, but we're talking about people whom, if they design something that does not, reach or surpass their very high standards, they'll probably go out and commit suicide. I don't see any designers from Breitling or from Rolex jumping out and committing harakiri because something wasn't an instant sell. and obviously when I say this, I say it with a humoristic twist. But there is some truth in it. These people lose face if something isn't perfect, and losing face is much worse than losing all the money in the world or anything for a Japanese person. If you lose face, you lose honor, and if you lose honor, you dishonor your ancestors, and so on. It's and from there on, there's not very you're taking out your grandfather's samurai sword all of a sudden. So, well, that said, they take their quartz movements very, very seriously, and they're proud of them, and that's why they've put a see-through case back in this watch to show off their very beautiful, very accurate caliber 9F82, and it's just it is impressive. If you see this watch from afar, and hold it up to a similar watch which is not Grand Seiko but just Seiko, one might not be able to see the instant difference. But the difference is really in the details. When you look at this watch and you get it up close, and you see the beauty of it and the immaculate machining of the watch case, and everything is just well done and beautiful. The best quality they can get their hands on. Then you start to understand. You start to understand. That which is Grand Seiko. It's they are stunning. They are really stunning. And this one in particular, it makes me smile because it's like, it's just, yes, I am a little watch, and I'm a quartz, but I'm proud of it, and see my movement, and I dare you to laugh at it, because it has a better finish than many of the high-end automatic movements I've seen, and it's just their way of saying, look, we're proud of our movements. Don't laugh at it. It's not. You can't look down over your nose at this movement. It is impressive, and so is the watch. It's very, very well done. Could you focus, please? Oh dear. Having focus issues here, guys. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, the details are just stunning, and it's a beautiful watch. I like the fact that it has drill-through case back, lugs. Sorry, there, and very, 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 very nice color dial. All in all, it is something that I would choose to wear with a tuxedo or a black tie event. So I thought I saw this watch at Paul Hansen Jewelers, and I instantly just smiled when I saw it had a see-through case back, and I thought to myself, well, that's the first time I've seen that. I haven't seen that before, and then it just struck me that, well, they're proud of their movement, so that's why. And then I had to make a little show and tell about this watch. If you guys are looking for a nice, beautiful, well-made quartz dress watch, this is most definitely an option for you. And with those words, I would like to say thanks very much for watching. Again, as I always say in my videos, if you like what I do, please like it and please subscribe. Until next time, thanks very much for watching. Bye-bye.